I love making monsters in tabletop RPGs. There's just something wonderful about creating some kind of cool, horrifying abomination and making it fight your friends that I find deeply satisfying. With Halloween just around the corner, I thought this would be the perfect time to talk about one of my favorite monsters I've recently created, the Wraith. This was my winning submission for the Dungeon Master Toolkit's recent monster creation contest, and I will have a link to where you can find its stats in the description. When a wish is granted, reality must often twist and bend itself to serve the wisher's intent. This can leave behind a sort of astral residue, a mark where reality has changed. Wishes that are particularly malicious, cruel, or desperate may leave behind a much darker mark. A wish wraith is that malicious, cruel, or desperate intent-given form. It will bear some resemblance to the individual who casts the wish, or one who is injured or killed by the wish. Twisted and hideous, but keeping a vaguely humanoid form, draped in a billowing black cloak. A wish wraith's primary attack is to slash its victims with knife-like claws that extend from its hands. When hunting or threatened, it can temporarily become incorporeal and move like smoke. Its most enigmatic ability, however, is to be able to make minor adjustments to reality around it. For example, lengthening the distance between two buildings, shifting the layout of a house, or erasing or adding a doorway. It will often use this to isolate its victims. However, adjusting reality in this way is incredibly taxing and will weaken the Wraith. Wish Wraiths draw energy from their slain victims. It will recover a good bit of its strength for every life it manages to snuff out. People unfortunate enough to be killed by the Wish Wraith cannot be resurrected until the Wraith is destroyed. The Wish Wraith will have some memories of the person who made the wish, and some from anyone who is affected by the wish. Wish Wraiths have something resembling human-like intelligence, but its mind is fractured and incomplete. It does have intuition and can speak, but often does not know what it's saying, regurgitating a haunting echo of things once said by those affected by the wish. It will scream these lines to unsettle, confuse, or frighten its victims. Killing the person who originally made the wish will weaken the Wraith significantly, but also cause it to become more erratic. As a creature made from a perversion of magic, the Wish Wraith is vulnerable to any spells or charms that can disrupt or change the flow of magic. If it goes a week without taking a life, it will starve to death and cease to exist. Wish Wraiths stick mostly to city slums, hospitals, flophouses, anywhere that the desperate or injured, downtrodden people may be. The kind of people no one will go looking for if they just disappeared. It is also inexorably drawn to anything that was changed by a wish in the hopes of destroying it. This will cause the Wraith to temporarily stray from its safe but dreary and familiar surroundings into new and potentially dangerous areas. So that's the Wish Wraith. What I really like about this monster is it can give you as a DM a lot to work with to make a fun, tense, and memorable encounter, sending the players off on an investigation to track down and destroy this monstrosity, but also giving the players options on how they want to approach this encounter and uncover the story behind it, if they wish. I want to thank everyone for watching. We've seen a lot of support lately for the channel, and I truly appreciate it. If you're interested in becoming a better game master, or just want to hear some people talk about RPGs, I do recommend checking out the Dungeon Master's Toolkit podcast. I was on the first episode, and I think that one's a pretty good one. As always, if you've got a question about RPGs you'd like me to answer, or a topic you'd like to see me cover, leave me a comment, and we'll see you next time.